William, hopefully your favorite videographer from Two Hats Publishing. I welcome you to another Two Hats special of community events. Let's look in and see what's really happening.
Hello everybody, I am the one, the only, the original Mr. Troll. Please do not be fooled by cheap imitations. Not just another pretty face, but a legend in the making and a rock star in my own mind. I'm smart enough to know I'm not very good at this. I'm crazy enough to do it anyway. I call it minimum talent. Maximum balls! That on the telephone, you better tell him I'm not at home. I probably owe money for some damn thing. No, don't answer it. It'll stop in a little bit. Well, it's probably better just to let that sucker ring. You see, I'm living on borrowed money. I feel like I'm living on borrowed time. Don't have a whole lot of anything. Most of what I got ain't mine. Who's that knocking on my door? Tell them I don't live here anymore. Leave a message. Who knows when I might call? It's not that I don't want to pay. It's circumstances, I swear it's not my fault. Lead guitar. That's as fancy as I get, y'all. Push come to shove, I'm usually shoving back. You caught me played out, cut me some slack. You'll have to take a number and stand in line. Give me a week, give me a month. I sure would appreciate it a bunch. Just be patient and everything will work out just fine. But right now I'm living on borrowed money. I feel like I'm living on borrowed time. Don't have a whole lot of anything. Most of what I got ain't mine. Who's that on the telephone? You better tell them that I'm not at home. I probably owe them money. Some damn thing. Yes, I probably owe them money. Some damn thing. Thank you very much. That's called Broke, and it's about not having any money, which you would probably expect from that title. Sometimes it's hard to leave it all behind. We had some fun, but there's more fun out there for me to find. I need to look for the answers to some questions that I got on my mind. And on the bottom line is what it comes down to. You do what you gotta do. so don't you even try. Put down your magazine and turn off your radio. Now pay attention to something that you might want to know. I hear the door calling, honey, I think I'm gonna go. 'Cause when the bottom line is what it comes down to, you do what you gotta do. Now don't be hateful, you should be grateful. You told me that you needed the space, and I'm convinced that deep down in your heart nobody else could ever take your place. Don't look surprised, don't blink your eyes at me, and don't you start to cry, 'cause you won't get me to stay. So don't you even try. Hateful, you should be grateful. You told me that you needed the space, and I'm convinced that deep down in your heart nobody else could ever take your place. Don't look surprised, don't blink your eyes at me, and don't you start to cry, 'cause you won't get me to stay. So don't you even try. Thank you very much. That one's called The Bottom Line. I think I'll play a song now that I wrote back in the 70s, a very long time ago, about events that transpired in 1969 near Bernardsville, New Jersey. Saw you on the dance floor by the glow of your hair. Michael said that you'd already mentioned being glad I was there. And so I stepped outside of my shyness. I acted like I hadn't a care. Oh, sometimes, Cindy, I still think of you. You lived right down the road from me. It wasn't very far, so I'd hitchhike or I'd walk it unless I could borrow Marty's car. You acted so impressed with me, and you were such a darling. Whoa, sometimes, Cindy, I still think of you. Chevy station wagon, 1958, beige and white. Well, you showed me for the very first time how loving could feel so right. And it was deep in the woods, beneath the pale moonlight. Whoa, sometimes, Cindy, I still think of you. Was it really all those years ago? Seems like yesterday. Thought about you 500,000 times after you were long gone and far away. Sometimes I still dream of you and wish you still loved me today. Oh, sometimes, Cindy, I still think of you. Some of you on the dance floor, by the glow of your hair, I knew that Michael was probably lying when he told me you had said that you were glad I was there. But I stepped outside of my shyness, I acted like I hadn't a care. Oh, sometimes, Cindy, I still think of you. Sometimes I still dream of you and wish you still loved me today. Thank you very much. How many songs am I doing? Okay. I'm sorry? For my t-shirts? Yeah. I haven't done that yet, have I? For those of you who may be interested, I do have a website. It can be found at www.mistertroll.com. I worked very hard on that website. I got it to look exactly like a Facebook music page. You cannot tell the difference, I guarantee it. You can go there and hit the play button, and here's some more of my tunes. Some of them just me, some of them with my internet buddies around the world chipping in. This is my newest song. It's called Cry. I got nothing but dust in my pockets. I've got gravel underneath my boots. I got a hole in my heart as big as Texas, but I know what I gotta do. So cry for your mama, cry for your daddy, cry for your friends. if you got one or two. Go and cry on your other man's shoulder, 'cause I'm tired of crying over you. Now there might be stories, you might hear rumors, there'll be folks that think they know a thing or two. But in the end, they'll all just be guessing. No one knows the truth but me and you. Oh, the sheets are gonna be tearing, but I'm long past the point of caring. And I'm tired of this heavy, heavy load I've been bearing. And I'm tired of crying over you. So cry for your mama, cry for your daddy, cry for your friends, if you got one or two. Go and cry on your other man's shoulder, 'cause I'm tired of crying over you. Go and cry on your other man's shoulder, 'cause I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired of crying over you. A little 3/4 time action there for you. This one's called Baby Says. My titles tend to not be very long, except for one particular song, which I may play later. But this one's just called Baby Says. I'm gonna do what my baby says, so I can get some loving tonight. I'm gonna do what my baby says, because he always treats me right. She's not pushy, she's not mean, sweetest little woman that I've ever seen. And I'm gonna do what my baby says, so I can get some loving. Wanna get some loving, Lord, I got to get some loving tonight. She liked to squeeze me and hold me tight. She'd like to keep me awake all night. But if I wanna lay around in bed in the morning, she send me off to work with a little warning. And she's got a twinkle in her eyes that puts the stars to shame. She don't mess around with no other guys, because she knows I wouldn't like to play those kind of games. She's not pushy, she's not mean, sweetest little woman that I've ever seen. And I'm gonna do what my baby says, so I can get some loving. Wanna get some loving, Lord, I got to get some loving tonight. squeeze me and hold me tight. She'd like to keep me awake all night, but if I want to lay around in bed in the morning, she sends me off to work with a little warning, and I'm gonna do what my baby says so I can get some loving tonight. I'm gonna do what my baby says because she always treats me right. She's not pushy, she's not mean, sweetest little woman that I've ever seen, and I'm gonna do what my baby says so I can get some loving. Wanna get some loving, Lord, I got to get some loving tonight. Thank you very much. Is love more than an illusion? Can I make sense out of confusion? Can I be more than a fool who loved you enough to let you go? Fly on, spread your wings, fly on, wherever the wind may blow. Fly on, spread your wings, fly on. I love you enough to let you go. A bird in a cage knows but one song, though she may sing it all night long. With the dawn comes the urge to fly. Without freedom, must die. Fly on, spread your wings, fly on, wherever the wind may blow. Fly on, spread your wings, fly on. I love you enough to let you go. A jailer I do not wish to be. The door is open, now you are free. If I shed a tear as you fly away, it's in hopes you'll return my love someday. Fly on, spread your wings, fly on, I love you enough to let you go. I love you. Is love more than an illusion? Yeehaw. I hear the whistle of a slow-moving train floating on the darkness, calling my name, taunting me with places I have not been, haunting me with faces I'll never see again. I look at you sleeping there, so peacefully, and I'm aware of the faith you've placed in me. How could I treat your love so thoughtlessly and leave you here alone? Glass on stone, full moon like a knife cutting through the clouds, a rumble in the distance, not very loud, the scent of incense and your sweet perfume, and yet I'm a captive, a prisoner in this room, the darkest part of night is just before the dawn. I could slip away in a moment, I'd be gone. You would not know until the cold, harsh light of day. I wonder what you'd think. I wonder what you'd say. I look at you sleeping there, so peacefully, and I'm aware of the faith you've placed in me. How dare I treat your love so thoughtlessly and leave you here alone? Thank you all for listening. I am indeed the one, the only, the original, Mr. Troll.
Hey, we want to thank you for coming out, Mr. Troll. It was a pleasure. It sounded great. You're welcome anytime. Then you'll be seeing his highlights on YouTube next week if he likes. So come back again. We'll see you next time. We're going to switch it up and perform here on stage at the BUZZBREWS open mic here in Deep Ellum.
This is William, hopefully your favorite videographer from Two Hats Publishing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please leave comments below, or like, follow, or subscribe to